Why? Why did I get grounded again? This should not be happening anymore, and my recent grounding should not have happened in the first place. What am I going to do this time around? And I have a feeling Orthur is in the same boat. We tried everything to get our way, and it didn't work. I have to think of something to get me ungrounded again. But what is there to do? It's going to take a few minutes to brainstorm, or at least come up with a more basic idea. You know what? I think I'm going to get Orthur and the other troublemakers onto a Zoom meeting, and they can help me come up with a brilliant idea so that I don't have to worry about my family grounding me anymore. First, I'll get my computer. Now, I am going to log onto Zoom, and I will be sending Orthur, Jole, and Tavid an invite to the meeting. Now, I'm going to send the troublemakers an invite to the meeting, and when the meeting starts, I am going to get their advice on how to get anything I want and not be grounded anymore. Good morning, my fellow troublemaking friends, Jole, Orthur, and Tavid.
Good morning, Coris.
Good morning to you, Coris. And it's so good to see you after all this time.
And good morning to you, Coris, Jole, and Orthur. So, Coris, what is the point of holding this Zoom meeting?
Well, long story short, my family keeps grounding me on a daily basis, even for the littlest of things. And I have not been able to come up with any new ideas to get what I want, and to not get grounded anymore.
And what do you mean?
The last time I tried to do something to show everyone how I felt about getting grounded on a daily basis, that was when Orthur and I hired Karens to be school teachers at GoAnimate City High School. Principal Clementine and the superintendent found out about us getting the other teachers to lose their jobs and replacing them with Karen, Taryn, and other Karens, so that non-troublemakers can get a taste of getting grounded on a constant basis.
Coris, I know where you're coming from. And I have an even better idea if you don't want to be grounded every single day, or even better, not get grounded anymore for the rest of your life.
And what is that?
You should become the chief of police for GoAnimate City, and once you have the job, replace the current officers with Karens and troublemakers. Have people be grounded or arrested for stupid reasons so that they can learn not to ground you frequently.
You know what? I have not even thought about it, until you suggested it, Orthur. You come up with really brilliant ideas.
Would you like me to walk you through the process?
Oh, absolutely.
First, you need to create a costume that looks like the chief of police, and when he's not in his office, go into the office, impersonating him. Then call the current officers into a Zoom meeting, informing them they will be replaced.
Wow, I never even thought about it. Is that going to work?
I guarantee that if you can do this, you will not be grounded on a daily basis anymore, and everyone in GoAnimate City who isn't a troublemaker will learn their lessons.
Thanks for your advice, Orthur. And as a matter of fact, once I replace the current staff, I will be recruiting you three, along with Karen and Taryn, and other troublemakers to be police officers. Well, I better get going because I am going to create the costume, and I have other things to get on. But again, thanks for your advice, Orthur.
No problem, Coris. And we look forward to working for the GoAnimate City Police Department. You take care.
Take care, you all. Now, I need to go to the garage and make the costume, and then I need to come up with a different plan than the one Orthur told me about. I think I'm going to make the chief of police lose his job. In that way, I can take over and hire troublemakers. Now, I am in the garage, time to get down to business, and make the costume. And then from there, I know what to do next. This should take at most 3 to 4 hours. But I can do this in a much shorter time if I use GoAnimate logic. Wow, is it just me, or am I getting even better at using GoAnimate logic than ever before? I made the costume in under 2 hours, and I expected it to take a lot longer than that. Now, it's time to head to the police station before Loris gets home. Before I enter the police station, I am going to go inside this costume, impersonating the police commissioner for GoAnimate City. And once I'm in the station, I will enter the commissioner's office, and call for an important meeting.
I'm pretty hungry right now, and even though the lunch break is technically over, I'm going to get something to eat at Applebee's. Well, I just realized that I need to get the police chief and the officers into a Zoom meeting, because this is really important, and they need to know what they're about to hear. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
Thank you all for being able to make it to the Zoom meeting, because like I said, I am going to share information with you all that is very important.
Now, what is it that you're going to tell us?
That is why I called you into this meeting, and it's not going to be very good news. I didn't know about what is about to happen until just an hour ago, but starting tomorrow, I am going to be recruiting new people to join the police department. Because the mayor of GoAnimate City told me that there have been a lot of new people taking the course at the police academy, earning certificates, and applying to be a police officer. And we are also getting a new chief of police. Now, here's the bad news. Starting at the end of today, all of you are going to be let go from your current positions, because tomorrow, I am recruiting all of the new people into the department. However, I want to tell you thank you all for your service, and good luck on the next chapters on your lives, whatever or wherever that may be. Well, I better get going because I have other things to do. And I would like for all of you to hand me your uniforms, but if you can't, please send them to me no later than 3 business days from today. Anyways, good luck on your journey, and this meeting is now adjourned.
Karen, it's a wonderful feeling that we got our jobs back, and at long last, we're getting whatever we want.
I know, Taryn. And we are going back to arresting any random people that we want in custody, such as any of the non-troublemakers out there. And it's even better now that we have Orthur, Tavid, and Jole on our team.
I agree with everything Karen and Taryn just said. Besides, our job is not only to put non-troublemakers under arrest, but also ground them for substantial amounts of time and send them upstairs to their rooms.
What are you waiting for, everyone? Let's get to work.
The first person I'm going to arrest is probably going to be Jole. Remember that I confronted him about his loud Lamborghini the other day. If I see him driving his sports car, it's an opportunity to arrest him. Perfect timing. I think that is Jole who just passed me in the left lane. Time to turn on the siren and flashing strobe lights, and he's going to be taken into custody.
Oh no, the police must be after me, and I'm only going 3 miles an hour above the speed limit. Wait a minute, I have a feeling Karen became a police officer or something.
Well, if it isn't the troublemaker Jole again, bothering everyone with your loud Lamborghini that I told you not to drive.
Karen, you have no business telling me what car I can drive and what car I can't drive. And furthermore, you're not even qualified to be a police officer. How did you join the police force in the first place?
Step out of the car.
Karen.
Step out the car, I said. Now, put your hands behind your back. You are now under arrest for driving an unauthorized car within city limits. You know that sports cars are not allowed in GoAnimate City because of noise restrictions. And now come with me to the police car. You're going into custody in a few minutes.
Toby, today is an excellent day to get some fresh air because of the beautiful weather.
I could not agree with you more, Noah.
Oh no, is it just me, or is that a spoiled Karen trying to be a police officer?
Excuse me, both of you, what are you two doing outside?
My brother and I are going for a walk around the neighborhood because we need to get some fresh air. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, for one thing, GoAnimate City is under a strict level 4 lockdown, which means that you two are not allowed to leave your homes, unless you perform essential activities like buying groceries or medicine. And second of all, it is required by law have to wear your mask at all times when you leave your homes.
Taryn, the stay-at-home order was lifted several months ago, and more businesses are reopening. And you don't have to wear a mask outdoors, unless you're in a situation where social distancing is not possible. You're just another spoiled Karen trying to get your way all of the time, and I am not going to let that happen. Plus, you're not even a police officer, you're just trying to be one just so you can get everything you want.
Both of you, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for not only breaking public health orders, but also for talking back to me and making up lies so that you don't get into trouble. Now, come with me to the police car, and you are going to jail for a really long time.
No, take us out of the handcuffs, because you're putting us under arrest for really stupid reasons. Do you understand us?
Hey, what did I say about talking back? Now come with me to the police car.
Hold it right there, Boris. What in the world do you think you're doing?
Orthur, how on earth did you even become a police officer? You're only in the 12th grade, even though you're repeating senior year of high school. And by the way, I'm going for a jog in the park, because that is part of my daily routine. Can you mind your business and do something more productive?
Well, my friend Coris became the chief of police, and he recruited me, alongside Jole, Tavid, Karen, Taryn, and many of our other good friends. What I'm about to tell you is that the park is closed to the public, and you're not supposed to be here.
For your information, no, the park is not closed to the public. I see more people relaxing and getting some exercise. I'm not the only one here, in other words.
That is a lie, and you know it. And I'm going to tell the other people in the park that they're not supposed to be here. But first, I am going to place you under arrest. So I need you to turn around, and put your hands behind your back.
No, you cannot arrest me for just following my everyday routine. That doesn't make any sense at all. And I know for a fact that you're not really a police officer. You're just trying to be one because you're tired of being grounded all the time by your family, and you want to get your way all the time like a spoiled Karen.
Oh. Boris, how dare you talk back to me? That's it. Not only you're under arrest, but you are also grounded for 178957643723901764773 years. In fact, I'm not going to take you to jail, but instead I am going to take you back to your house, where your family will ground you for a much longer amount of time. Now come with me and get inside the police car. Go upstairs to your room, now, and don't come out.
Why?
Oh my goodness, Boris. Why do you look so angry all of a sudden? You were a lot happier when you left to go to the park. What is going on?
Well, Doris, you will not believe what had just happened while I was getting some exercise in the park. Orthur showed up, dressed like a police officer, and told me that the park was closed to the public indefinitely, and that I wasn't supposed to be there. He tried to place me under arrest for a really stupid reason, but then he grounded me instead, and drove me here, told me to go upstairs to my room and not come out. Seriously, he must be on one of his grounding sprees or something.
Oh, that troublemaker, not to mention he is a clone of Orthur. I am going to call his parents right away, because he does not deserve to be causing trouble for the people of GoAnimate City.
That's it. Both of you get into the police car. You are going to jail for 179805764389110 Googleplex years.
Who am I going to pull over next for speeding excessively? I think I know who that might be. Wait a minute, that's David Reed, my non-troublemaking clone. I am going to pull him over, and put him under arrest for going more than double the speed limit.
David, the police are behind us. What is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever happens, we're going to have to pull over. David, you were going 100 and the speed limit is 45. Also, you and your wife were not wearing a seatbelt. You must be Tavid, my troublemaking clone. How did you become a police officer, when you're only in the 11th grade, not to mention you're repeating your junior year in high school? How dare you criticize my job? Now I'm going to add that to the charges you're going to get, other than reckless driving. You and Jane, both of you get out of the car, now. You're under arrest.
Now get inside the police car while I arrest Jane. You two, get into the police car, because I am taking both you and David into custody.
Just got done buying groceries, now I am waiting to catch the bus so I can get home and put my groceries in the fridge. Tonight, my family and I are going to make something for dinner that we've never had before. Joel, what business do you have doing here, and why are you dressed as a police officer?
Cole, I have received numerous complaints from the cashiers at Smith's, as well as those working at nearby stores, that you were just hanging out at the bus stop for more than an hour straight.
That is not true at all. I got to the bus stop like 3 minutes ago, and the next bus is going to arrive in 4 minutes. Can you please leave me alone and mind your own business? Besides, you caused a lot of trouble in recent days.
Liar. I saw you at the bus stop like an hour ago, as I was leaving the parking lot. And did you pay for those groceries?
Yes, I did.
Let me see the receipt. Cole, that receipt is fake. You just typed in the information on your computer and then printed it using a printer from the 1980s. Put your hands behind your back, you're being grounded.
First of all, that is called placing someone under arrest, not grounding.
I don't care, I've grounded you. Now do as I say, or I will ground you for a much longer time. Okay.
Second of all, you're not even my dad, and you're not a police officer either. Even if you were a police officer, you would not be grounding people, especially for dumb reasons.
Cole, how dare you talk back to me? That's it, you're under arrest and you're grounded for 9,000 Googleplex 1 billion eternities. Get into the police car now. Now go upstairs to your cell and think about what you did.
Wow.
Something is obviously not going the way it has been. There are now Karens and troublemakers arresting regular people for obviously stupid reasons. And I did not recruit them in the first place. Also, someone else is acting as the chief of police, and he didn't even get qualified. I'm going to find out who could have done this. According to my computer, it says that I held a Zoom meeting to let the officers know about recruiting new people. I did no such thing. And the meeting took place 12:15 this afternoon. I wasn't even in my office when this all happened. I was eating lunch at Applebee's. How in the world could this have happened? Now, only the video surveillance can give me a clue at least, as to what was going on when I was having lunch. Wait a minute, I think I may have found an answer. Let's look at the surveillance tapes.
Before I enter the police station, I am going to go inside this costume, impersonating the police commissioner for GoAnimate City. And once I'm in the station, I will enter the commissioner's office, and call for an important meeting.
No, no, no.
Oh, are you kidding me? I cannot believe that big troublemaker Coris actually did all of this. He is going to be in a lot of trouble. I am going to take him into custody right now, and then call his family.
Things are working out perfectly, and at long last, no more getting grounded by my family. Now I can do whatever I want, and get whatever I want. I wonder who it is.
Coris, come outside, you and I need to have a really serious talk.
Commissioner, why do you look so angry? What did I do?
Well, Coris, you know what you did. Why did you make a suit that looks like me and then replace all of the existing officers and the chief of police with troublemakers, including yourself? Tell me the truth.
I have been getting grounded by my family on a daily basis, and I'm tired of it already. Therefore, I wanted everybody to get a taste of what it's like to get grounded every day for stupid reasons.
That is not a good excuse to do what you did. And this is something to be taken very seriously. Because of what you did, I am going to have to place you under arrest. So turn around, and put your hands behind your back. You're going to spend a week in jail because of what you did.
This should not be happening to us. Getting arrested and thrown in jail for really stupid reasons.
I know, right? These Karens and troublemakers need to understand that they cannot always get everything they want 24/7.
I am terribly sorry for all of the confusion that went on. Anyways, you all are now free to go.
Oh 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 oh. Coris, what has gone through your mind lately? We can't believe that you impersonated the police commissioner so that you could take over as the chief of police and recruit troublemakers and Karens to be officers.
You have caused even more confusion and chaos for everyone in GoAnimate City. And because of what you did, you went to jail for a week.
For this, you are even more grounded for an extra 156 months. This means that you will not be making videos on GoAnimate, no video games of any kind, no hanging out with troublemakers anymore.
Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you've done this past week.
Why?
Good afternoon, my fellow officers and chief of police.
Good morning, Commissioner Geraint. I have a feeling you have some good news this time around.
Yes, that is why I invited you all into this Zoom meeting. Now, let's get down to business. What happened last week was all just an act.
What exactly do you mean? I thought we lost our jobs for real.
Well, some troublemaker named Coris was behind all of this, getting you laid off and subsequently replaced with spoiled Karens and troublemakers who did nothing but arrest people for really dumb reasons.
I had a good feeling someone else was behind all of this because I know you don't do that kind of stuff. But how come it looked like you laid us off from our positions and replaced us with Karens?
Well, Coris made a costume that looked just like me. And when he arrived at the police station, he got in the costume and snuck into my office when I was eating lunch. Now that things are cleared up, before I end the meeting, I want to gladly inform you that you are back on the job once again. Anyways, I will get going, but I will see you back to work starting from tomorrow.